Okay, we're going to make our first cut on here for our drops, and the drop we're going to do is this one right here. So we're going to fold this in half and put our folds together. And this is an eyeball. This isn't where we're going to actually, it's paper. If you screw up, you can start again. So from that corner to the point here, because this is our drop, we're going to take and we're just going to cut a scallop. The Stringwork's actually going to do all the work when we do it. This is just giving us an eyeball. Okay, see what that did? That's just so we know the placement of our pins on the tier. Okay, then our second one, let's fold it in half. We need to make the cut from here down to here. So technically, we've got this one that's going to swag like this. We've got this one that's going to swag up to that one. And if we draw it and we don't like it, you see what I'm saying? That's where your eyeballs. Okay, let's make the cut. There's our point there. There's our point there, and there's our point here. That's our high point. We don't want that one. We want this one. Line up our edges. With the curve. You know, you guys did snowflakes in school as a kid. Okay, see what that did? That gave us that curve. Okay, now let's get this next one. We're going to leave this just the way it is. We're going to eyeball this. We're going to cut from here, go down to that one. Going through all these tiers, layers. If we're off a little bit, that's okay. It's just to get the basic lines because the string work is going to do all the work. And there we have our pattern. Now it's just like doing a snowflake when you were a kid. We undo this. We have our pattern. So now we can wrap it around the cake. We can mark everything with the pins. So okay, we're going to place our pattern on our cake. Use a pin to set it. Stay put. Down low. Wrap it around so it stays low. See where the overlap is? We have some adjusting to do on this one. This is expected. Even though we measured our little hearts out, doesn't always work. This is why it's back of the cake. There's always a back of the cake. Okay, now we're going to start by setting our first pin right here at the top. All 5 spots. And I like to do the same matching color, that way I know which is my starting point. So you can see that these are all the pink. And this one we're going to go right between. We may have to bring these out just a little bit, but it is the back of our cake. Okay. Now, we're going to set the next ones. Adjust for that. Try and keep them the same colors. These are just fun pins that I found at my sewing store that worked good for being able to be picked up and pulled off easily instead of the balls. You can use quilting pins, you can use toothpicks. These just, the holes go away a little bit easier than if you used a toothpick. Okay, set this one right at the top. The paper folds over, straighten it out. Okay, and then we're going to set the pin for this next one. And because this drop is so drastic, I want to bring this down a little. This is where you get to play with it. I can see the drasticness of that. I'm going to remember to do that on all of them.